The Legend of the First Maple Syrup. What is a legend? A legend is an old story. Legends have been told over and over for a long time. A legend may have some make-believe parts. Let me tell you a time from long ago. Come to Michigami, the land between the great waters. Springtime was beginning. The snow had begun to melt. Meet an Ojibwe boy called Wazajisik. He enjoyed helping his mother. He was too young to join the men when they were hunting. That would come later. Today, his mother asked him to bring water she needed for cooking. Their camp was far from the river. It was a long walk for a young boy. Still, Wajisik liked walking through the woods. He did not mind. He watched the birds and listened for deer along the way. Wajisik filled his birch bark container with water. It was now quite heavy. He could see camp when a rabbit jumped across his path. He looked at the rabbit and tripped. He did not see a big tree root, and it caught his foot. He cried out in surprise. All the water spilled. He fell and his hurt knee really bothered him. His mother heard him and ran to him. "Are you all right?" she asked. He ran to her, forgetting his container. Wajisik said, "Yes, mother, I am fine. I am so sorry I spilled all of the water you needed." "That is all right, son. We will have stew another night," his mother said. The next day, Laughing Water was walking into the woods when she saw her son's container, where it rested against a maple tree. It was almost half full of water. She said to herself, "Wajisik did not spill as much as he thought." She took it home and used it to make deer stew. As the stew cooked, it had been a pleasing smell. She had never known her stew to smell like this. At that time, her husband came home. He smelled the stew. He took a twig and got a sample and tasted it. A big smile came to his face. He smacked his lips and told Laughing Water how good it was. Now she tested the stew. It was really good. She shared how Wajisik had left his container next to the maple tree. Maybe it had sap from the tree, not water as she thought. Her husband told everyone in the camp about the sweet water from the maple tree. Now, when it is early spring, the Ojibwe gather the maple sap. They boil it down. They make maple sugar that they store in birch bark containers, now that they enjoy a sweet treat all year long.